Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh khatamul anbiya wal mursalin sadiqul wa'di amin. I bear testimony. That there is no God except Allah, the Almighty. He is alone. He is the one. And He has no partner. He has neither any wife. Nor any son. He was not born. From anybody. And nobody was born from Him. And I bear testimony. That the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his beloved and honorable creation, his servant and his messenger. And he is the last of all the prophets. He is the last of the prophets and messengers. And there is no other prophet or messenger to come after him. You say, Amantu billah malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusulihi wal yawmil akhir wal ba'thi ba'da al-maut wal qadri khayrihi wa sharrihi min Allahi ta'ala. You say, I declare from my tongue and I certify from my heart that I believe in Almighty Allah. I believe in all angels. I believe in all books. Which were divinely revealed on various messengers. On different messengers. And I believe in all books. And I believe in all prophets and messengers. And particularly in the messengership and prophethood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Peace and blessings be upon him. And I believe in the day of resurrection. And I believe in the day of resurrection. And I believe in the destiny determined and fixed by Almighty Allah for His creation. For His creation. And I accept, I accept oneness of Almighty Allah, oneness of Almighty Allah, and unity of Allah. This is my declaration, verbal declaration. This is my worldwide declaration.
Verbal, through my tongue.
This is my verbal declaration.
And my cordial certification, verification, that I accept the oneness of Allah, and the messengership of Prophet Muhammad, and I declare that I accept the binding and compulsory, a mandatory obligation of 5 times prayer. The mandatory.
The binding and the mandatory
obligation of 5 times prayer a day. And I declare and accept. The fasting of month of Ramadan. And I declare and accept. The charity, zakat, due in my wealth and property. As commanded by Almighty Allah. And His Prophet. And I declare and accept. The Hajj, the pilgrimage, the visit of house of Allah. If Almighty Allah allows me. With my resources. If my resources allow me. So, now your kalima is La ilaha.
My kalima is La ilaha.
Your declaration, religious declaration is La ilaha. Illallah. Muhammadun. Rasulullah. It means there is no God to be worshipped. Nobody except Allah deserves our worship. The highest of all creations are the prophets and messengers. Even they do not deserve our worship. Prophets and messengers, they do not deserve our worship. Worship is a right exclusively reserved for Almighty Allah. He is the one who is to be worshipped. And prophets and messengers, and even Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace and blessings be upon him, he deserves our highest of the regards, and highest of our respect, and highest of our honor, and highest of our reverence, and highest level of our love. He deserves everything but not to be worshipped. Same all prophets. This is the difference between Islam and other religions. So, now Islam, you say, Islam is my deen, I accept it. Say,
Islam is my
deen, religion.
Islam is my deen and I accept it.
This is my religion.
This is my religion.
Allah, I accept Him my God.
Allah, I accept Him my God.
One
of
Almighty.
The Almighty.
And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, I accept him as my prophet and messenger.
And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him,
I accept him as my prophet.
I accept him as my prophet.
And Quran. As I accept him as my holy book.
And Quran, I accept it as my holy book.
I have detached myself from all other religions.
I have detached myself from all other religions.
And I declare.
That
I have entered into. I
declare that I have entered into
the ambit of Islam.
The ambit of Islam.
And I have embraced Islam.
And I have embraced Islam.
And I have accepted Iman.
And I have accepted Iman.
And I want to go to the path of Ihsan.
And I want to go to the path of
Ihsan. That is benevolence and beauty of Iman. So congratulations, you have become Muslim. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I congratulate you by standing. You are becoming Muslim.
Narae Takbir! Allah Akbar! Narae رسالة